This is the World of Sports Network presentation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's the G to the U to the R to the U. So we are continuing our 2020 schedule prediction, and we are talking about the Tennessee Titans. Yes, Tennessee Titans. You already know, so let's go right to it, man. Week 1, they open up at Monday night in Mile High against the Denver Broncos. I don't really like this matchup for the physical Titans because the Broncos right now are riding a high momentum, even though I know the Titans also are riding a high momentum. But right now, the way the Broncos finished the season last year, man, and the whole momentum, they're like the sexy team this year. Just like the Titans were kind of like the sexy team in the playoff. So I expect the Broncos to be a little bit more sexier week 1 than the Titans. So I anticipate the Tennessee Titans to take an L opening week. So go 0-1 after Monday Night Football. Week 2, they get their homecoming game, man. Early homecoming game. The Jacksonville Jags come to town. The Tennessee Titans are going to handle business right here to go 1-1. Week 3, they travel to Minnesota, man, to take on Kirk Cousins and company. You all know how I feel about my favorite cousin, man. And my cousin's going to handle business at home. I'm sorry, man. Kirk Cousins is going to make enough plays to beat the Tennessee Titans week 3. And the Titans will take an L to go 1-2 early in the season. Week 4, Pittsburgh Steelers come to town. Tell you the truth, man, the Pittsburgh Steelers defensively, personnel-wise, I think they're geared to face a team just like the Tennessee Titans, man, because the Titans are a smash-mouth team, and the Steelers are a defense built on stopping smash-mouth organization like the Tennessee Titans. So it's going to be a beautiful physical atmosphere, physical game, and I anticipate the Steelers will have just a more offensive weapon than the Tennessee Titans. That's why the Titans will take an L in week 4. So after 4 games, you see the Titans' record being what, 1-3, all right? So week 5, they take on the Buffalo Bills, another defensive battle, but at this one, I think the Titans will come back strong. Mike Vrabel, those guys don't lose, 3 straight games. Now it just don't happen like that. So they will come back strong and defeat the Buffalo Bills at home week 5. Week 6, they take on the Houston Texans, man. Like I said, I'm not a fan of Bill O'Brien. I think the Tennessee Titans is going to go to straight bloodshed the Houston Texans, man. They're going to straight gap them wide open with their physicality. So going into the bye, man, they're sitting pretty well. Coming off the bye, they travel to Cincinnati. The Titans should start getting on a little rhythm right now. They should beat the Bengals. And then week 9, the Bears come to town. I'm not sure who's going to be the quarterback for Chicago at that time. Frankly, it doesn't really matter. I don't think personnel-wise, this is a good matchup for the Bears. So I anticipate the Titans to take care of business. And week 10 is a short week. The Colts come to town on a Thursday night. Even though historically the Colts own the Titans. I mean, the Colts own the Titans. But just the fact that it's a short week and the Colts have to travel to Nashville, I anticipated the physicality brand of the Tennessee Titans to take up and win that game in week 10. Week 11 against Baltimore. Now, this next stretch right here, boy, oh boy, right here. Week 11 at Baltimore. So we all know the Baltimore Ravens right now are probably the best team in all of football as far as the way they're orchestrated, man. 1A, 1B with the Kansas City Chiefs. So I think this is going to be a revenge game. Baltimore has been waiting for this game all year. This is the game that's marked on the calendar. There is no way they're going to M&T Bank Stadium, bro. The bank, I'm telling you, the bank will be closed for the Tennessee Titans on week 11 versus the Baltimore Ravens. Week 12 against the Indianapolis Colts. After another physical battle, I think the Colts are going to come back. Frank Wright and company. I expect Philip Rivers to have a big game and the Titans to lose this game, and everything goes back to normal because the Colts own the Titans. Week 13, man, Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns come to town. I think the Cleveland Browns, I don't think at this stage right now where they're at, I think the Titans roster as far as the offensive line physicality, defensive line strength, I think that's going to be enough to get them over the Cleveland Browns in week 13. Week 14, they travel to Jacksonville. I'm not going to waste my time. They're going to sweep the Jags, boom, with a W. Week 15, man, the scheduling gods are just hooking up the Titans to finish up the season, man. The Detroit Lions come to town. I think Matt Patricia might probably be fired at that time, man. So I don't even know. He might be an interim head coach for the Lions by week 15. So I say the Titans taking advantage of that and whoop the Lions' ass. Week 16, they travel to Green Bay. I don't really like this matchup going into Green Bay, going against Aaron Rodgers and company on a Sunday night football. A-Rod knows how to handle business in prime time TV. So I anticipate A-Rod to have a little bit more. The Packers got a little bit more as far as explosive players, especially Devonta Adams. So I anticipate Green Bay to win just because they have a little bit more explosive players offensively. And to finish it up, Week 17 at Houston, I say Bill O'Brien and Deshaun Watson. Man, Watson is my dude. He's going to win this game, so the Tennessee Titans will take an L. So all in all, it's the same old status quo. Nothing has changed for the last 5 years. The Tennessee Titans record will be the same as always, 9-7. Since you have John Robinson, since Mike Vrabel, that's why I call them the 9-7 Titans, baby. It ain't 10 key, baby. It is 9 key. You looking at the 9-7 Tennessee Titans. Y'all know the drill. Like this, love this, share this, and I am out.